Good morning. We are going to start off talking about potential tropical cyclone 7. Now this one is just south of Miami to start off the day right now. Winds are upwards of 30 miles per hour, so it's getting very close to what is considered a tropical storm. Now it does need to be closer to 40 than 30 to become a tropical storm, and if it does become one, it'll become Tropical Storm Gordon, and that is expected to happen later on Monday. It's just south of Miami currently, and it is projected to move over into the Gulf. We are not going to see this thing having really nice form to it. It is projected to, yes, become a tropical storm, but as of right now, it looks like it looks very unlikely to become a hurricane. In fact, when it makes landfall, it's likely to only have 60-mile-per-hour winds, which is still strong, yes, not too far away from a Category 1, but the bigger thing here is going to be heavy rain as opposed to anything else with this system if it moves through an area like New Orleans. So again, big thing to watch there, especially for the mouth of the Mississippi, is that they're going to have very heavy rainfall, potential for flooding, and again, those winds could knock over some trees closer towards that area. Now, other places in the southeast, looking down at Florida, areas like Tampa, Naples, likely to have some stronger winds and rain as it passes them by. And as far as Georgia is concerned, not really too much happening that far over towards the east with that system. Now, the next one we're looking at is Florence, and this one has been lingering for quite a while. It did become a hurricane at some point. Now it's back down to a tropical storm, and it's projected to stay that way for a little while longer. This one is in the middle of the Atlantic. Not really a whole lot happening right now, but if we look closer towards this Saturday, you notice this little island right over here. Well, that's going to be Bermuda. There's a good chance it could move closer towards that region before it moves closer towards the United States. Very uncertain if it is going to have any impact in the United States just yet, but if it follows a similar track, we're going to be looking at somewhere like New Jersey, potentially Connecticut, Rhode Island to have maybe some impact with this system, unless it gets caught by the Gulf Stream, which is much more likely to happen. And if that happens, it's going to be moving closer towards places like Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, and St. John's, as opposed to the United States. So looking a little bit better with Florence as of right now. There is going to be one more I do want to talk about, and that's going to be a tropical wave just off the coast of Africa. Now, this one only has a 20% chance to develop over the next 5 days or so, but I do think it has a pretty good chance to develop by this weekend. Again, we saw a 20% chance to develop with both Florence and what could be Tropical Storm Gordon. This one will also, looks like it is going to follow a similar track to Florence, maybe stay a little bit further down towards the south, and if it stays on that path, there's a much better chance this one could have an impact in the United States than what we're expecting with Florence.